what I've tried to do today is get guys. I mean, trust me, there's a lot more people wanting to get on this stage and speak to you today. And it's ever so difficult. But what I've tried to do is ask people to come up and pick people that perhaps got different ways of looking at it, or different careers, or different personalities. But it's so diverse. You know, it's such an amazing thing that we've got here. And like Chef says, we know something. You know something. With BC, you just know something. And what's common is when we meet as a group, because there's a huge support after BC. You don't just do BC, then that's it. What happens with BC is you stay plugged in. You stay plugged into your own group, but then we have 4 meetings just for people that have done BC a year. Then we have 4 of these events a year where you can bring people along, because it's about being with, you know, you've heard the expression like-minded people. I like to say BC is like-hearted people, because like-minded people think alike, like-hearted people feel alike. And again, what you saw in Javon and you saw it in Sheridan, there's no outlet out there for sensitivity. There's nothing. Especially if you're a guy, you're a kid at school, you do not show your sensitivity. You will be hammered, you will be picked on, you will be bullied. And I tell you what, as Liz will tell you, a lot of the times that you're seeing on BC, some of the women are even struggling more than the guys now to show the feeling. And to be able to say how they are and that sensitivity. So, you know, because someone's got to do something about it. And the thing is, well, Richard and Liz will sort it, or they'll sort it. And have you ever heard it where there's been an accident and no one rings for the ambulance, or there's a lot of people there, because everyone thinks everyone else has done it? And the person dies because no one did it. Well, they must have done it, they're here, and they're assuming that someone else done it. I am openly asking you to sort of help us get this out there. You know, it's needed so much. I take it personally when, you know, a couple of kids chuck themselves off a bridge or whatever, like Liz said this morning. 1 million people a year commit suicide. Bullshit. Bullshit. If they're saying 1 million, I bet it's 3. I bet it's 3. In some of these countries where they don't keep records and stuff, I bet it's 3 million. I bet it's 3 million people. And it's not just people that take your own life, it's that daily grind. That's what gets people. It's that daily grind where, oh, I forgot to say, there's someone's keys was in the loo there. So they're yours, Jeff. So come and get them afterwards. I'm going to show you the sausage machine now. Come on.
Can I just say something?
Yeah?
Yeah. When Rich is talking about a system, to me, I've done business, so I know it's not complex. A system, it sounds like you're going to have to learn a lot. All that BC does is help you realise when you're choosing and when you're not choosing. That's all it does. There's no 99 instructions or guidebooks.
Can you hear that? What Simon's saying, I don't know if you can hear at the back, but it's just very simple. He doesn't want you to think, because we keep saying system, that it's very complicated. It's just you're choosing and you're not choosing. Okay, you've said it's that simple, Simon.
That's right.
Have you found that effective in your life?
Of course.
There you go. I love it. Simon, when we met him, he wasn't retired, he is now. I love that, thank you. Thanks for that. The sausage machine, everybody. Before BC, when I used to do my talks, there's one thing people remembered me for. Well, 2. One was the pink jacket, and the other thing was the sausage machine. Everybody loves the sausage machine. The sausage machine is a great way of explaining things. I'll try not to show you my builder's bum there, but I'll bend down. So this is a great way of seeing how the script affects us. How does it work? How does it work with money? How does it work with relationships? How does it work with health and all these things? Well, I'm going to show you. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to show you. So this, for all intents and purposes, this is our sausage machine. Right. So I'm going to ask you a question now. Don't know what the answer is going to be. But I'm going to ask you, let's look at main ingredients. You know when you're cooking, you have your main ingredients. M25, this Monday morning coming, 9 o'clock, average person that's on there, what do you think they're going to be putting into their sausage machine on a Monday morning? So 9 o'clock, M25, main ingredients. What sort of things are going to be going through people's heads, do you think? Stress. What we got? Stress. Okay, stress I think is a major one. So that's going to be an ingredient that we're putting in, right? By the way, the sausage that we're wishing to cook here, everybody wants success. So what we want, we're looking for a successful sausage, because everybody on that M25 wants to be successful. None of them wants to be stressed. They don't want to be messed up. They want to be successful. Let's look what's going in. What else? 9 o'clock Monday morning, they're stressed. What else we got?
Frustration.
Frustration, yeah, really frustrated. It's not working. Why am I doing a different career? Why am I doing more? So you got stress, frustration. Give me 3 more. Anxiety, did you say? Bit of anxiety. I'll give you a heart attack. Anxiety. Yeah, they're anxious. What else we got?
Impatient.
Pardon?
Worry.
Worry? Yeah, worry's a nice subtle one that's going on there. What else got? What we got?
Rage.
Sorry?
Rage.
Rage, yeah, a bit of rage, yeah, a bit of road rage. You get road rage and stuff, don't you? So you're getting all these, and you can put a sprinkling of disappointment and resentment, bit of low energy in there. You put it in. By the way, just before we turn the handle, before we get that going, come back to me. I'm speaking to this lady, right, and she's a coach, and she's not in a good space. And I said, well, what is it you want? Tell me something you want now. She said, success. I said, I ain't got a problem with that. I like doing things like straight away. I haven't got time to mess around. My life's too short. I can get you success now. I said, it's all a question of the sausage machine. It was only me and her. So I got this little table and I said, if you want a pork sausage to come out of it, this is what I asked her. So, pork sausage, what do you need to put in here? And she went, pork. I said, yep. So watch this. You watch though, it's not as obvious as you think. I said, you want a beef sausage to come out here? What do you need to put in here? She went, is it beef? I said, we're on a roll. You just told me you wanted a successful sausage, correct? She went, correct. So what are you putting in here? She went, hard work. I said, no. Do it again. Pork in, pork out, beef in, beef out. So you want the success? She said, is it self-esteem, higher self-esteem? I said, no, think about it. And we did it a few times, and in the end she went, is it success? I said, yes, it's success. Makes sense, doesn't it? What goes in comes out, we all know. Can you remember this morning what we said success was? Do you remember? How would you know when you're successful? Can someone shout it out what it was? Feeling. Oh, shit. We were doing well. I thought we were doing quite well until that. You see, what we're saying is then, you've got to put a feeling in to get a feeling out. If you look on page, I think it's 8,063 of the script, it's very clear on where feelings come with the sausage machine. And it ain't here. It ain't this end. This is where you create your sausage. It's down here, you see. Because what you need here, what I mean is, you get your sausage first. See, that's how society is structured. The whole of advertising is built around that. It's what we're fed in magazines and everything. You've got to have the right car to feel cool as a young lad. You know, the girl's got to be in right shape. And for the guys in the room, what Liz has taught me, eating disorders are rife out there. It's a very secret, a very nasty, a very destructive world, and I don't like it. I don't like what's going on, what's some of these things pointing in the script, like you're going to be a size 0 and stuff. And you wouldn't believe some of the stuff that's going on out there, around there. It's really nasty. But again, you've got to have the right shaped sausage before you can feel good. You've got to have the money sausage. In other words, the sausage comes before the feeling. Right? Well, sort of, until you go into hospice like I did. You see, in the hospice, there's no calculators, guys. They haven't got the calculator. I've got to get the cash flow right. I've got to sort this out. Calculators go out the window. And you've all heard the old saying, no one ever says, I wish I'd have spent more time in the office. That doesn't happen. Another thing for the girls, there's no scales. No one's thinking, I better get on a diet before I die. I've got to get my weight down. They're stuffing the chocolates down them. It's great. They're even smoking in the hospice. They think, what's the hell anyway? Smoke as many as I want. They have smoking rooms in hospices. I just not. See what happens in a hospice again? Do you remember my sister? What the thing? How long did you say I've got to live? A month? It's like shit. That down there. Whoa. It's all different, isn't it? Because you can have that's common. That's common to happen in a hospice. Look, I've been doing this 21 years. And Liz will tell you, the times people have come up to me all around the country and said, Richard, I work in a hospice. I see it all the time. If you ever want to see heads nodding in an audience, right, nodding approval, it's when I say about there's more people smiling in the hospice than in the checkout in Tesco's. See people going, yep, I've seen that happening. So what it proves is that it can happen. You can have those feelings, but it's very rare to do it just by choice. If you join us, you like Liz said, this is about leadership. You're exceptional. I think something's happening for you to given a Saturday up to be here. I think that process has already started. There are a million times more reasons not to be here than to be here. So what got you through that door today excites me a lot. And with respect, I think what got you through the door this morning may be much greater than what you think it is. Because the clue is thinking again. See, this is the only place the script can get you. Can you give me 5, by the way, Tom? The script can only get you in your head. This is where it lives. This is where we spend the time. Do you know what that is? There. That's not a chest. It's a treasure chest. This is where all your feelings are. We need to get this working for this. Listen, how you think is a process. How you think. How you feel is a result. You want the result, not the process. We get this working for this. Anyway, so you can't put a feeling in. We can't put feelings in because the script says we can't do that. No one does that. No one wakes up. It's like, I'll say to people, on the phone, they'll say, I'll speak to someone. They say, how are you? Or Liz will tell you, I'll do it in a shop. We're in a shop. And I think, don't ask me how I am. And they do. They say, how are you? I'll go, amazing. And for some of you, should I tell them the Luton Airport one? Should I tell you really quickly? I'm at Luton Airport, and there's this guy behind the watch counter. He's obviously been on a training course. They've told him exactly what to say. He's got a script. They told him what to say. So I walk by, and I'm just walking by, and he shouts really loud. He says, good evening, sir. And I jump out my skin. Have you ever seen, do you remember Kung Fu on TV? David Carradine? Because they couldn't do the stunts, so they slowed it down. And I turned like this to him, and I went, I said, I am amazing! And it was just like God said, fuck off! Because everyone was going like that. Everyone now is pretending to buy something. Everyone can't wait. Why is this God? Because see, I'm not just saying, I'm amazing. I've done a Richard Wilkins course and I'm amazing. Yeah, I am. I'm really, really amazing. I'm looking like it. I'm feeling like it. Because I'm not dead. You see, they do goal setting, yeah? Like Jeff was saying about, do you know what your biggest goal is? We do goal setting course, 30-second goal setting course. How's that? People will take thousands off you to do a goal. I do a goal setting course. Your biggest goal, right, is going to be not be dead. That's what it is. Don't believe me? Watch this. Say I give you £100 million or not be dead. What would you go for? Oh, okay, a bit more then. So 100, 200 million. You know as well as I do, you can do anything with the money and you want not dead. That's how much you're worth then. And I don't get why people don't get that. What you've got now, your life is worth more than that. That means every morning you wake up and you're dead. You've got something greater than winning the lottery. You could wake up in the morning and go, oh my God! They go, what? What is it? You say, it's happened again. What is it? Oh, I can move. I can walk. I can see. You could do that. You could. You have the potential to do that. You do. You won't. But no one won't. Because the script, you think, you know what we think? What will people think of me if I do that? Imagine if you did. So for me, you see, the reason I can maintain a much higher level than most people, Liz and I have talked about this, I have achieved my biggest goal, that's by getting up. Most people don't work like that. Straight away, they've got to get more business, they've got to get more money, they've got to get the right partner, they've got to lose more weight, so their energy goes down and down and down and down. They're trying to achieve things through the sausage machine, they're putting low energy, they don't get it. Then all of a sudden they go to see the doctor says you've got a month to live, it's like shit. Then you give all what you'd saved away just to have what you'd already got. That's nuts. That's how you know there's a script. That makes 0 sense at all. That is crazy. You wouldn't tell your kids to do that. You wouldn't say to little Jimmy who comes running in, I'm successful, aren't I, Daddy? Jimmy's only 5, by the way. And you say, well, my darling, you will be one day. You need a few more pennies in that piggy bank. Would you say that to little Jimmy? Little Susie comes running in. I'm pretty, aren't I, Mummy? You will be if you lost a few more pounds, my love. You think, no one's going to say that. That's stupid. No. Didn't you hear me a minute ago? We don't say it. It's much worse than that. We do it. We don't step up. The danger is, I've only got, I've got 5 minutes time, yeah. We're going to finish at 4:30 and we're going to spend about 20 minutes having a coffee. I haven't got much longer to get it across. I don't want people sort of leaving us today thinking, oh, well, you know, I think I'll follow it through another day if I can without doing a big sales pitch. I want to work with you. Liz wants to work with you. There's people in this room that want to work with you. You know, my eye just caught you there, Tom. Tom, I know what's happened, buddy. And I'm not scared to get you. You should have listened. I mean, this is the cosmic facts, right? I'm supposed to be doing sausage machine, but I don't know, something happens. I heard Tom's story, how Tom was treating himself. It was emotional violence. That's how he's treating himself. I've seen that guy since Christmas consistently shine. And Tom, it's people like you that made me do what I do. How can I not? People have been saying today, oh, you seem to be giving so much, it's great. How can I not do when my eye, right in the middle, you know this is not real, I just look at Tom, the guy's living in a hell. He got everything, you know, parents and stuff, a great looking bloke, he's a young guy, but it don't matter what was going on between his eyes. How can we not step up? How can we not give it everything? How can we not put everything right in the sausage machine? Oh, that was totally, you know, out of the blue. Someone's got to step it up, and we're it, guys. We can't do it on our own. So anyway, the sausage machine, yeah. So what we're realising, if you want success, you've got to put a feeling in. Well, people don't do that. It's not what's happening out there. That's not how people sell goods to us. That wasn't how the old religion taught us. We're all sinners. They start from that basis. We're not superheroes. I'm not against religions. I'm not knocking them. So this is where most people are, and this is where most people will die. They'll be waiting. They'll be waiting for the right sausage. They'll be waiting for enough money. The big one is waiting for retirement. Wait till I retire. Wait till the right person shows up. Wait till I'm thin enough. Wait. Oh shit, look at the time, and it's gone. That's most people's lives. Just waiting for something to show up. And it never does, and if it does, it doesn't last for very long anyway. So with the sausage machine, you know, one of the things that we've said that, you know, you want to put in the sausage. Oh, by the way, going back to those ingredients that we put in, we never did do the sausage, did we? Let's have a quick look, see what happens. I haven't turned the handle yet, so we got all the doubt, the worry, the anxiety, fear, haven't we? So you turn it. What sort of sausage do you think is going to come out the other end? How would you describe it in one word? Absolute crap. Shit. You're going to have a shit, limp, weak, pathetic, horrible, manky sausage. Who was it got up here? It was Siobhan. She said, we're the most intelligent species on the planet. I mean, they say dolphins are quite bright, but I've never had a conversation with a dolphin. I've never seen a movie. I've never seen a car, you know, dolphin driving a car. They're quite a bit behind us. We guys are not stupid. We build empires. Day one on the Monday, we put those ingredients in, and of course crap come out. Watch this. We go down the other end. It's now Tuesday morning. We are the most advanced species on the planet. What do we put in on the Tuesday, do you think, honestly? Yes, we do, don't we? We do, Tracy. We put the same in. But perhaps a little bit more anxiety, because it didn't work. A little bit more worry. And you know what we do? We turn the handle, don't we? And we go down here. Guess what we get? Well, you know, because of what we put in. Yes, it's shit again. Now, I am not going to run up and down here doing this, because you're going to get really bored and go home, and I'm going to get tired running up and down. So let's go bottom line. Average person, guys, how long does this go on for? Yes! Yes, it does! All their lives! We're the most intelligent species. This isn't a joke. This isn't a wind-up. This is Monday morning. This, the sausage machine, is real life. This is what's happening out there big time. Shit, worry, anxiety, low energy. They go around there, it's not happening, and that keeps happening. Now the big confusion is you read a book, personal development, how to get a good sausage. I don't mean that literally, but it's like how to be happy. Hey, I'll choose happy and positive. Oh, you might put it in for a day or something or whatever, a couple of days. Then you think, why do I keep doing it? So my question to you is this, because this exercise would just be a fun exercise if it wasn't for the point, why do people keep choosing to put shit in day after day, year after year, even lifetime, generation after, why do they keep choosing to do that? Yeah, they don't, they're not choosing, it's the script. Now, I'd really get this, and if I was sitting where you are, I'd be like, and this is the point where I'm going, oh my God, this is amazing. You don't choose. We're not choosing. That's the whole point. If you're choosing, and my granddaughter said, put your fingers in your ears, Olivia, right? We're all fucked. That's what would happen, because what can we do? See, intellectually, what it means is, you see, if you asked the same people on the M25, not different, same, so this is massive, right? Same people, what would you choose to put in? You can choose. What sort of things do you think they would choose? Now they can choose. What are they going to put in now? Yeah, fun, excitement, all the things, put them in, you turn the handle, it's a no-baller, you've got a brilliant sausage there. It's a really cool sausage that you've got. But do you see what the clue is? This is where I really get BC at this point. It's the same people. It's not different. When you say, if you could choose, they're giving you a completely different result. That means intellectually, they know the answer. That means, see, intellectually, we know what to do. We know that you've got to put happiness and fun and all that. We know that in here. We've got it. End of story. No more books, no more courses, no more lists. We've got it, but we're not doing it. So that only means one thing. The answer cannot be on the level of intellect, because we know it intellectually. What BC does, and Liz explained it, it gets you on the level of consciousness. Because once you get the identity out of the way, I am not my script. BC tells you who you are by telling you who you're not. How the hell do you do that easily with BC? You are not your script. Most people think they're the script. They do BC. They discover they're not a script. They get a new identity. They get the identity they would choose when they're out of the script, that is. That's what happens. And it's a no-baller. So this is how you know that there's a script in your life. It's an absolute no-baller that you are not choosing. The script is choosing what people put in. And most people will die just here. They will die. Most of the people you know are going to die here. Because they're not conscious. They want what BC can offer. They want to be happy. They haven't got the consciousness to deal with it. Look, how many times do we see on BC when someone tells their story, and there'll be a lot of people in the room going to relate to this, where the kid had got more consciousness than the parent. Liz had got it in her story. Liz felt that she was looking after her parents. And that's very common. What's happened is, the reason that you're really in this room, I'll tell you what it is. You've got a higher level of consciousness than what people have ever had on this planet before. Not intellect, it's not about that. That's what's got you in this room. That's what's on offer today. So there's a sausage machine for you guys. I've learned to choose what goes in. I've got to finish now. Tom's telling me I've got to get off. Yeah, 10 minutes, if that. So I'm going to tell you about that. Remind me. Oh, God, I can't finish today without telling you about Lewis. So that's the sausage machine, guys. That's how it works. That's how people's lives work. The confusion is for people, why do I keep putting it in? Why do I still keep choosing to do it? We just come along and say, you don't, the script does. That's what's happening. So it's as simple as that. No, we say, we've learned to put a lot of fun in. I've actually developed a character who I haven't got time to tell you a lot about now, but his name's Pete. Pete's like this. Ain't he, Liz? Yeah. Are you there, Liz? I can't see you because it's bright at the back. And Pete's like this, and he's a bit nerdy, Pete. Ain't he, Liz? Yeah. And he'd go like this. And Tom gets all embarrassed with Pete, don't you, Tom? You do, Tom. You do. Tom don't like him. So what's happened now, Pete is lovely, this guy. He's like the guy that we know, a Mencat, and Pete he'd been learning Kung Fu, hasn't he, Liz? And when Pete, he says, do you want me to show you, everybody? I'll show you my Kung Fu now. But don't get scared, everybody. I'm going to show you. So you keep back, guys. He goes like that, and he goes. like that, right? There's Pete. But do you know what's happened? Because sometimes, you know, there's a bit of pressure at home. Liz says, do Pete. But do you know what's really scary? Liz is starting to like Pete more than me now. Do you want to hear something even scarier? So am I. He gets away with anything, Pete does. Yeah. So there you go, that's the sauce machine. I should have got off a while ago. I think we've just got 2 more speakers before we have our break, and we're not doing too bad here. So who we got coming up now? Hey, we got Chris and Maggie coming up.